Greetings, chess players. My name is Chris Torres. This is my son, Leonis, and this is Daily Chess Musings. We are here today to have some fun, and I'm going to be taking a shot at the Mittens cat on chess.com. Let's see how it goes. So I've already got it set up to challenge Mittens. You see Mittens right there. Let me double check my screens are all good. If you don't know who I am a correspondence chess master, and I run the website dailychessmusings.com. If you go to dailychessmusings.com, you'll find out all sorts of interesting things about me. All right, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and choose Mittens. And if I remember correctly, no help of any kind, yeah. And if I remember correctly, there's no clock. So let's see. All right, and we get to be white. So I'm going to start with A3, which is the Anderson's opening. Trying to throw Mittens off opening-wise. And I wonder, let's see, what sort of nonsense do I feel like doing with Mittens today? I'm going to go ahead, I'm half tempted to do like an England gambit, colors reversed with A3 played. That could be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's be exciting. Right, Leo?
But you thought
He takes, and then I develop. He develops, doing a little bit of a gambit here. With A3 already played, there's going to be no pin on my knight. Let's see. Now it's playing more like a rider gambit, and then declining. Okay. All right. So I think I've probably managed to confuse myself more than Mittens, but I've set up some early tactics. We're already semi-open. Again, my name is Chris Torres. This is Daily Chess Musings. I am a correspondence chess master. I need to be careful about, since I did move Freddy, this is this F-pawn, right, Leo?
Yeah.
I moved Freddy early, so what I always tell my students is you got to be careful about that, because it opens up you in two different directions, right?
I remember that.
You remember that. So I got to be careful. I think I'm going to take back with my F-pawn, so I have a center pawn. This is what I think I'm going to do. But I may also develop my bishop to like C4. That looks interesting. But, you know, a little dangerous because his queen could go to D4. I probably shouldn't have opened myself up so much like you know, I could also like, maybe if I say check, here's what I'm thinking. And he like blocks with his knight, then his queen can't go to D4 anymore. If I say check and he blocks with his pawn, then Mittens' knight can't go to C6 anymore. Normally I wouldn't play a check like this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. We'll see.
He's going to use a pawn. Because he would never do
Super!
Like
so he used a pawn. I lose some time. But you know what? Now his knight can't go to C6. So maybe that's going to be useful for me. I come back to bishop A4. Now I'm hoping he takes. Darn, he did not take. And now here comes this zigzag punishment, right? I move Freddy. I know better than to move Freddy early. This is like very seriously dangerous stuff. So let's really analyze our checks, captures, and threats. So far this has not gone terribly well for us. I think, you know, maybe putting the queen into the same file as his king. He'll probably castle. But queen e2 could give me potential even to... I may even do something like this and then castle queenside just to get out of this dangerous situation. But I'm trying to set up a lot of early tactics. Uh-oh. Okay, well, good thing my queen's on e2. It's a very good thing, because see, look, Leo, the bishop's threatening f2, right? But I have two defenders. He has a battery on f2, so we don't want this knight to join the party somehow. This would be very bad, because then he would get a third attacker. Maybe we add another defender to f2. Put a knight on the rim. It looks pretty bad though, because he might just take, right? And then look how exposed we are. My choice of openings is presenting me with too many difficulties. I would love to play knight a5, forking the queen and bishop, but my bishop is there. I'm going to go ahead and play bishop b3. So that... Okay, so I just dropped a piece. Good job. Good job. All right, so I dropped that, but now I'm going to play knight a4. All right. So I'm hoping to do some fancy stuff here. Do you think pawn c3 might work, Leo?
It might. It will still by him, so he'll c3 die there.
Uh-huh. But then maybe I get the bishop with my rook, right? Do you think it might work?
Not that well, because what at his board, he's very good, better than you, so...
I think I'm going to play c3. I'm trying to play rook takes. Okay, cool. All right, so he took my knight. I get his bishop. Right? So I didn't lose a piece. We're even material. Nice. Okay. But now my knight's trapped. Okay. Now let's really pause and think, all right, Leo? We solved the one problem over here.
You need to find that square with another offender so you can move your knight there and fork.
Defend that square with another defender so I can move.
Yeah, you can fork and then we'll try to move right hand and then he can't try to take it, but he can't. The rest is defended. He will with you go there. It's spending too much time to
This is a little bit tricky. But that's okay. That's okay. We're looking at our checks, captures, threats. What else do you think I might try, Leo? Go ahead. I could use some suggestions. What would you do if you were daddy right here?
You could have put a queen behind so you could be invisible and get a pass.
What? Are you speaking chess to me, or are you speaking nonsense to me, Leo? I don't understand that at all.
What? It's in a battery there.
I mean, I could take here, and then he takes here, and then I take here, right? And don't I get 2 points for my knight then? I think so. I'm gonna go ahead. I take here. He's gonna take my knight, right, Leo? And then I get this, right? Now we just got to make sure that we aren't getting forked or some cuckoo nonsense again. He's probably going to play bishop g4. Leo, let me check, make sure you're not on camera. Come sit on my lap, dude. You could sit right here, or just lean in. Here's Leo. If you heard some talking off to the side, he's working with me. Hey, Opsman1228, thanks for joining us. We have 49 viewers. Let me recap what's happened so far.
It's green flag.
So I tried to confuse Mittens with some nonsense. Okay, so I played a3, and then he played d5. Then I said, let's go ahead, gambit. And then things were like looking kind of normal here. And then he plays e5. And then it looks like why is it going by twos all of a sudden? That's weird. Instead of by ones. I'm going to go back and hit just the regular play button here. All right. It's still going by twos. Interesting. All the moves are in twos. Must be something to do with having played a bot. Okay. So I was thinking maybe this bishop was going to come out here and threaten my queen. It developed the other way and threatened my queen. All right. No worries. We got plenty of ways to deal with that. D3 is not one of them because his queen is in this file, so that would be two attackers. Let's. What do you think we should do, Leo? We're gonna move our queen. I mean, I guess I could play pawn c4. I could play pawn to c4. I think I'm gonna play pawn c4. I think I am. I'm gonna double, triple check things. I'm really turning my pawn structure into Swiss cheese pretty fast here.
There might be another way to find that pawn.
Now the queen comes up here, so
if we find it 3 times, that's like him. He'll have to die.
This is attack twice. This is attack twice. It certainly looks like I should play pawn to d3, but unfortunately my rook's also attacked. So I'm going to have to move my rook. This is just... I feel like every time I'm dodging a tactic here. I'm trying to play accurately, but this is just... You think we should play rook f1, Leo? Get our rook out of the...
It was that open file. I was thinking of
Yeah, it's not quite an open file. There is one pawn, but it gets a lot of scope, right? The only problem is, if we do that, Leo, if we play rook f1, oh man, bishop takes c4, and then he's skewering my queen to my rook. So rook f1 doesn't do it. So we could play rook h1.
Want to hear what he's trying to do?
What's he trying to do? You tell me.
He's trying to trap your wire.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna lose c4. It looks like c4 is a foregone conclusion. Let's save the rook, Leo. Rook h1. By the way, I'm drinking LaCroix lemon bubble water. Actually, it's limoncello. Okay. Now we got to save our queen, Leo.
Might want to move the queen.
Yeah, we might want to.
We'll closer to a night in that square.
I think even though we're down material, I feel like I'm gonna do something I usually don't do, which is offer a trade of queens when I'm down material.
That's what he wants.
And he doesn't trade with me. He's out for blood. This cat may look innocent. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, Leo. This cat may look innocent, but no, this is not innocent. I could play queen g3, right? No, because then e4. Yeah. I'm just gonna trade. I'm just gonna trade queens. This way, you know, the game at least. All right. Yes, my queen is gone. Congratulations. Now, I would love to play d3, and e4 is under attack. So I'm gonna bring my bishop back to c2. And there goes this pawn. This is kind of nasty, but at least it blocks off his bishop too, so I suppose I could castle. I'm going to do some fancy stuff. Watch this. He takes mine, I take his. His pawn can't promote, and I get to castle. So all right. And now, okay, let's double check that. Okay, yeah. No, what? Oh, I've moved my king? Have I moved my king already in this game, Leo?
Yeah, you got that. Then
Oh, did I?
move.
It wasn't letting me. Let me see.
Yeah,
It's not letting me castle. Oh, Chris. No, I moved my rook already, right? I didn't move my king yet, did I? So I could castle the other way, potentially. Let me see. I just moved the rook. How could I be forgetting what pieces I've moved? I don't know. Not quite with it today. That's all right. I wonder if I can get away with moving my bishop. Then I still wouldn't be able to castle because this pawn's here. All right, so I'm not going to be able to castle. I'm thinking maybe d3, threatening the knight, but I don't like this knight hanging out, right? Oh no, the d3 would open up. See, you move a pawn forward, and what do? You create some weak squares, right? Maybe I don't want this knight coming into c3. That looks pretty dangerous. Instead, I think I'm gonna play bishop b2. Bishop b2. Okay. And now there's a potential discovered check coming. And I don't know that I have a lot of good options against this.
So you might want to threaten his knight.
Well,
if he threatens a knight, then you can move it, and then you're.
I'm going to play king e2. He can move his knight anywhere and say check. And then king f3. Or, yeah, king f3, because I don't want to be forked, right? See, if I go king f2, Leo, then his knight's going to come here and fork. Yeah, king f3 for sure. All right, and there's that fork, non-fork, because I played king f3. But now he's supporting this, and that's painful. Bishop c3, and then he's going to push. He could push a pawn at some point. Now, what I would really like to do is get this pawn out of the way, get these pawns rolling down the board, and use this bishop to create something down here. All right, now he's got two things.
What in your boy?
I know. It's fine. Things are getting out of hand.
He's going to take over.
Things are getting out of hand. I'm kind of going for a little bit of a stalemate now. I don't think we're going to get it, but I'm going to see if I can eliminate enough pieces or impossible moves. So there's a check.
He'll take.
See what I'm trying to do, Leo? I'm trying to get rid of. Now I have to get this off the board. That has too many free moves. I don't think I'm going to get the stalemate because I got too many free moves. I have this pawn that can move, this pawn that can move, and this pawn. So it looks very bleak. I'll just go ahead and do this. Yeah, looks very bleak indeed. Should be checkmate very soon. Very, very soon. Like right now. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and play one more, okay, Leo? How about one more? We'll play one more. That was a good one. Yeah, we had fun. Scoot a little closer so you're on camera. All right, one more. And then we'll be done. I'm going to go ahead and play Al-Yakin's defense. It's not Alekhine. It's pronounced Al-Yakin. If he goes forward, now watch this. See, I'm doing screwy stuff. The Brooklyn variation. Now I go here. Now what am I trying to do? This, and then trade queens, right? So I'm playing some really wacky openings today, and I'm doing it on purpose. Try and throw. I don't know what the opening book
It was
on Mittens
supposed
looks
to
like.
team a little bit.
I did. I'm gonna get castled soon.
But
Don't
you
worry.
can go down
Uh-huh.
inside chat.
I could put a bishop in the way. I'm okay. I'm gonna get castled. Play along. Allow him to have a little bit more space. Then I'm gonna put a rook in the same file as his king here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to play bishop g4, actually. Okay, there we go.
He'll just chase you.
Uh-huh, he will. So this one's actually not so bad. I've gotten a playable position here. Getting all my pieces in the game.
He walked away.
Mm-hmm. I'm playing some screwy stuff here. Let's trade some pieces. Sometimes computers are weak at endgames. And a lot of people don't reach the endgame against Mittens. Should I sack a knight for 2 pawns and a pin here? No. The answer is no, and I'll tell you why. Knight takes pawn, pawn takes, bishop takes, bishop says check, and then knight goes here. Yeah, he can use like a Greek gift kind of thing. So I'm gonna go bishop g6. No Greek gift for you today. And all right, so he's got some pressure, but you know what? Look at it. It's we're okay. We're okay this time, Leo. He's gonna bring this rook into play against my queen though very soon, and I do not like that. So I'm gonna create a spot for my queen to go by moving my knight over here, so my queen can come up here. Okay, and then my queen is going to go here. And then my final, okay. Of course, I take back toward the center. I'm gonna get okay. Hey, we're doing good. We are doing good this time, Leo. I got a rook in an open file.
So you want to move your queen there and forth.
All right, hey, we've navigated pretty well. We've done pretty good. Now we have to analyze our checks, captures, and threats and really think about things. First of all, there is still this weird offer on the table of getting 2 pawns and a check for, but we know that this computer can out-tactic me, and you know this knight, does this knight have a lot of potential here, Leo? No, right? I'm gonna back this knight. I'm gonna back my queen up so my knight can come back to d7. These kind of moves might confuse this computer just a little bit. If he trades rooks, I get the file. Beautiful. My bishop is not so great. It's trapped behind this. So I want, at some point, when the okay, let's be a little careful here. He moved a knight close to us. It's within the danger zone, but it's not. It can't check me on the next move. I really like pawn c6 here. And then pawn d5, maybe coming soon. Okay, he plays d5 first. Now if I take, it's not good, and if, well, you know what? Taking is actually, I could end up losing the pawn. I'm gonna go ahead. He takes, I take. He takes, I take, and then I'm gonna pop my knight over to f6, attack the queen. But wait, let's slow down for a second, because see, queen's threatening b2, queen's threatening f7 twice. My queen's guarding f7. We're giving it a run for the money here. A real run for the money. Let's see, maybe...
So, Daddy, you might want to hear something. It's a queen and knight was out of that place already. Then a king would be.
Hey, Hawk, how you doing? We are trying to do something. You know what? This improves the knight and defends the pawn. I'm going with that. All right. So here's. All right. So this is a fork, obviously. Oh, this is a shame that his knight is guarding this square. It's a real shame. We are getting close. Watch this. Watch this. Here's a fork. Here's a fork. I'm going to get into a queen and pawn endgame against Mittens.
Chat. What? He could have bought with a silly pawn.
All right. Now, Mittens has an extra pawn, but maybe I can get into a perpetual check kind of scenario. So I don't want to trade queens because he's got the. I'm thinking King H7 just because it's a move, and my queen is centrally placed. We're trying stuff. Okay, so again, trying to trade with me. I'm going to fall back to E7 and defend the two pawns, right? And then what I'm going to try and do is just annoy Mittens with a bunch of checks. Here's Queen C7 check, right? Now, again, I don't think well, you know what? I'm getting closer to being almost okay with trading. Almost okay with trading. I need to create, if I was going to trade queens, Leo, I would need my king to be closer to the center than his, and his king has a, so let's not trade queens quite yet. G5 seems terrible. Queen, I think Queen E7. I think we're just going to defend the two pawns. He's going to slowly move forward. Okay, now that's a problem. Can we take Leo? Absolutely not, right? Maybe I moved a little too fast here. I shouldn't have allowed. But I could play Queen C8. Correct? Yes. All right. This advance is not good. All right, let's really think. The next move is critical. We may already be lost now because maybe I shouldn't have wasted so much time here going back and forth. Queen E8 is Queen E8. I kind of like this idea. F5 is like punching back though. I'm going to go ahead and punch back. F5. F5 it is. All right, and now, okay. I think we need to take. But wait. Do we though? I'm gonna take here, because I'm threatening check on the next. Oh, yeah, I could still play check. Oh, but then we trade queens because he takes back with check. Oh, it was fun while it lasted. Darn it. And then see, this pawn's so far advanced. Oh. I'm gonna try a tactic. Let's try a Queen A8. Please push your pawn forward so I. Oh. Ah. All right. Okay. Last ditch effort. Here we come for the win. He's gonna get a second queen, and then I'm gonna check. Okay. This is pretty close. He's threatening like checkmate, right, Leo? I mean, that's just going to be it. But we get to have a little bit of fun first. Check. Wait, do I get a perpetual here? Almost? Almost. I almost do. Oh, yeah. Let's see. This is unfortunate. We were close to perpetual. We were close to...
So there's another point on
All right, you know, we gotta like aim for a stalemate again, Leo. And the way to do that is to break up his queen threat of checkmate. So queen d6 check, and then now, okay, so now there is no checkmate threat on us, right? So please take my pawn. Please take. Oh. Now there's threats of checkmate. See, I'm trying to remove moves. Um, Unfortunately, this pawn needs to go. Then we might be able to. Now, what we would never do is go up here, because then that would be checkmate, right? We can never do that. What about scooting this up? Nope, because then that there. If I go down here, I mean, it's all going to lead to checkmate. I needed Mittens to take this pawn to try and get a stalemate. I gave it a shot. If I go here, then that's checkmate. So I go up, and you know, there it is, checkmate. But that was fun. That was fun.
I was watching you.
You know, does it let me do a game review against? It does not. Oh, it does. Here, I think we'll do a quick game review. It won't like my opening, but I wonder how far I got before I was completely lost. Because I gave it a good shot here. I played some weird openings against. Whoa. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 missed wins. I don't believe that for a moment. Let's game review it. I don't believe that for a moment. I think its accuracy. Okay, so I was 83.2, and Mittens was 95. Let's start review, and let's see. All right, so. Okay, so I'm using Petrov's defense. Is what it's saying. I guess it's Petrov's spy. Look at that. It was Alyakin's defense, retreat mode, but then it turned into Petrov. And I do play Petrov fairly frequently, so no wonder I felt comfortable. It didn't even occur to me. Okay. And then this isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you. Let's see. What did it say? Oops. No. I want to see what was better for me. Oh, wait. What? Next key move. Come on. What was best? Okay. So instead of just doing the trade like I did, I should have played a6. Let me go back to the beginning. Back to, and let's say next key move. I want to see the one I missed. All right. Okay, everything's cool. Everything's cool. And right here. All right. So what was best instead of queen c8? c6. Okay, so I could have played c6 there. I was curious about that. I played queen c8 because remember I wanted to create a spot for my knight, right? And I did. And then right here, what was best? a6 was best. Okay, so right there, instead of taking, I should have scooted my pawn. And then knight c5. What was best here? b6. This is very strong. This is stopping that pawn from moving forward, but there are 2 attackers and only 1 defender. And let me show moves of. Yeah, well, I know that. I mean, hello. This is what we did. This is how I got into the queen endgame. And when I was in the queen endgame, was I just completely lost? Because I thought maybe I had a chance. Maybe I had a chance. Down 1 pawn. But it looks like. Hang on. Let's see, where were we? we were... Let me get to where we are in the game, because I want to see a little bit more with the... Alright, there's the neat fork. Gets me into a queen and pawn endgame, and he wants to trade. Let me turn on the analysis while I'm doing this. I'm using chess.com's tools to figure out where I could have done a little better. I avoid trade. I like that. And then right there, I needed to play a6. You know, I just don't like marching. You know, having starting a minority march against 3 on 2. I wanted to have him take extra time. But, you know, it was better than wasting time, right? And I just wasted time, and look what happened, Leo, right? I was going back and forth to see if the computer knew how to win this kind of endgame, and the answer was yes. And so here's the trade, and I cannot trade. I cannot trade because if you take, he takes, and then boom, boom, 2 moves away, and he gets another queen. So I have to back off. b5. Then I play f5. Now this was punching back. It says it's an inaccuracy. Queen a8 is, but you know what? I was punching back, and that was a good move, gotta admit. And then I did this. I was hoping, you know, if I was playing somebody who's like pre-moving, I might get something. Opening up this tactic, you know, obviously the computer's not pre-moving, but it's just my, you know, chess instincts. And now, what should I have done there? Queen b8 was best. No, I'm not going to trade queens there. But I was trying, but unfortunately he had h2. If, you know, if his pawn, if this pawn was on h2 still, then I would have succeeded. Because then he would go back, up, back, down. Yeah, and I can get the draw by repetition, right? But unfortunately, he had played h3. All right. Well, you know, that was fun. I certainly learned a little bit about playing Mittens, and it's amazing what how popular this cat has become in the chess world. So kudos chess.com. Great job, marketing team. And hey, speaking of marketing, go ahead and subscribe, follow, subscribe. You could subscribe to me on Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. Daily Chess Musings on YouTube. Daily Chess Musings on Twitch. Go check out the Daily Chess Musings a website, dailychessmusings.com. And let me know if you like this kind of content. And hey, thanks for hanging out with us. And I will see you again next time. So long, everybody.